I always thought, as probably has most of America, that the name for the university, Ole Miss, is derives from the fact that in the South they tend to drop the last consonant in words like old, and so you get Mississippi, so you get Old Mississippi. That's not what it's from. Explain what it's from.
Well, you think it would be spelled O-L apostrophe Miss. That would be what you would assume.
That's true.
But it in fact is O-L-E M-I-S-S.
Yeah.
Well, the origin of the term is really, the ultimate origin is unknown. But it seems the best explanation is that Ole Miss derives from the slave term for the plantation mistress. And the plantation owner, the man who would have been called Old Massa, and the plantation mistress, the white head of the plantation, would be known as Ole Miss. And so Ole Miss, which is the term associated with the University of Mississippi, is in fact a black term for the plantation mistress, which the ironies of the school adopting a term that comes from the black dialect is
well, yes, that's one great irony. But you know, there has been so much change in Mississippi. Maybe you could sort of the next order of business hold forth on the change, but there's been so much change in Mississippi, and they don't use the Confederate flag anymore, and they don't have a Colonel Rebel anymore, I guess, and this and that. Hasn't anybody ever raised Cain about the fact that the school is called Ole Miss?
Some of us have objected to it. It is so deeply ingrained in tradition there that it probably is going to remain. Yeah. I think, like we were saying, generational changes. I think a lot of the people at the university now have no idea what the term means or where it came from. Even black students would defend Ole Miss as a nickname for the university. So I'm not sure it's going to, it'll be around a while. I think what some people want to do, though, is emphasize University of Mississippi as much as possible. I always tell people I teach at the University of Mississippi. I don't tell people I teach at Ole Miss. I don't generally use the term.
This excerpt is brought to you by the Massachusetts School of Law, the leader of reform in legal education and a leader in multimedia education for the public. To view the full interview and for a full listing of MSL's programs, log on to mslaw.edu.